Hello, hello. It's Quintum of the Fashion Dog. Your Midwesty bestie. I need something for my lips. Hold on. Your Midwesty bestie being Gala. Yes, honey. I'm here with the most dressed list. I know y'all was waiting to see what I thought. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. For me. But yes, honey, we are here to talk about who was the most dressed to me down to the Met Gala T. Shout out to Funky Dineva. What was I about to do? Okay. Now Monday, on Met Monday, I was supposed to auction on some pieces I made. And I did not because it was just a lot going on. And I had never made a listing on eBay down to the eBay. So if you go, I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link in the comment. 1 second. For me. Yes, okay. I'm acting like an old person because I never did this before. Or I could share the Instagram. Hold on. Oh, girl, it's not giving me no link. Girl, wow. Um, but, child. Wait, can do it have to be in the chat? Can I leave it as just a comment? Maybe I have to put it in the chat. Okay. I put one of them in the chat, and let me put the other one down to the chat. The girls ain't here yet. No what? Anyways, down to the chat. Stunning. Okay, I put both of the listings on there. You could have fun in bed, or you could be boring and just buy them outright. And the pieces I have on there, I have this top hat, which I'm sure my twin will be buying, paying homage to Jodie Turner Smith and her Met Gala look from last year. And then, or you can purchase this lovely shot glass set, honey. Jean Paul Gaultier, the Faustin, I think I call it the Faustin flight attendant shots glass set. Yes, the pictures on eBay look better than me showing that on here. Yes, had to get into her bar. But yes, let's get into the fashions. If you are new here, please subscribe, or if you just haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, hype the video, comment, and share. I'm going to get right into it. I don't even know how many, I don't know the number of people. I wasn't really numbering them. These are in no particular order. It's just, I went on Vogue and allegedly it was all the looks. So I just went down the list and, got together who I thought was the most dressed. Okay, so let's get into it. The Gala girl. It was the Gala girl. Yes. First on the list is none other than Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter and Olivier Rousteing, who is the former creative director of Balmain. He made this on his own. I went on his Instagram. He wiped his Instagram, child. It's just this look he created for Beyonce. I love this. I think it. I think it's paying homage to some things Beyonce has worn in the past, to the Met Gala, and just in general. I love the headpiece. I love the fur. And then since the Met Gala happened, I've seen that she was referencing this painting, and it's almost like, and I think the artist was a Creole artist, but it's given like a female Grim Reaper. So I like it. I think she the art was interpreted well into this dress, and Beyonce gets to. Now this is out the runway for me. She looks stunning, honey. And in case you didn't go down to her Instagram because you a hater, um, well, I want y'all to see the back of it because we didn't get to see the back because she was wearing the coat. But if you look, even the back is stunning. This was stunning, and it could have went more a bit or like creepy, but I think the stones kept it fashion and elegant. But yes, Beyonce did the thing. We haven't seen her in 10 years, and she made it worth the wait to me. Now this is off the runway. They make it when you got the coins. Okay. Next on my most dressed list is Miss. It's her daughter, of course, Miss Blue Ivy Carter. Miss Blue Ivy Carter turned it. It was the sunglasses for me. It was the bomber jacket with the collar up for me. Look at our niece. Yes. It was the shoe complimenting her mother's dress for me. She rocked them. Dare I say it? Blue Ivy won the Met Gala. She did. This was her first Met Gala. I had predicted she was going to be there, and she won and she turned it. Yes. I forget Blue was 14. 14 years old, down to the Met Gala. And then you supposed to, I think the it's 18 and up, honey. Beyonce said, well, I'm the cheer. This my daughter. She coming. I love the show. Yes. This is the shoe she wore. Very pretty. It's giving Cinderella. And those Beyonce had on the Amina Miati shoes. Oh, Blue Ivy, those were Jimmy Choo. Very pretty. It's giving Cinderella, honey. And then even Jay Z had a little bedazzled like tie pin, so he was matching his wife or daughter. I thought that was cute. But yes, they the Carters won as a family, but Blue Ivy Carter won the Met Gala for me. Thank you, niece. Okay, next on my most dressed list is not it. What happened? Miss Haley Bieber is. Get into that picture. That's a good picture. Is she turned it? I think Cam said she was giving Wonder Woman, and that's fine. I can see Wonder Woman. This was referencing um, some old excuse me, some vintage Yves Saint Laurent breastplates. I'm going to show the look. And Yves Saint Laurent referenced a lot of fine art. So I thought it was on thing. And I think the breastplates were commissioned by someone. This was very on thing. This is the look that she was referencing, recreating. I like hers better. It's more sassy. But she turned to, she get to, oh, I didn't say Blue Ivy get to, now this is off the runway as well. I'm going to give Haley Bieber, now this is off the runway. This is off the runway. I like it better. I like hers better than the original. She did it. Yes, Miss Haley, you're winning tonight. And I even liked it when she took the it I of course I like the drape, the little swag around her. But I didn't even mind it when she took it off. I thought she still looked stunning. Let's go back to the other tab. Yes, honey, get into her body. Body. She had that hair pulled back. Thank you. You know, she could have gave us a little top something so she looked like she had some hair in the photos, but I'm here for it. You know what I would have liked? I think I would have liked the more dramatic. Now, Mama serving face, 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 face. She's serving face. She's serving bone structure. Now, I would have liked a more dramatic earring. I also would have liked some like gold shimmer on the collarbone and the shoulder, or like some gold paint. I think that would have added, especially once she took that off. We needed something else up here for me. I would have liked some gold shimmer, but Miss Haley gets to. Now this is off the runway. I don't know if I'm gonna talk about the after party looks, but she looks stunning at the after party too. Mama was turning it. She's taking it. This one was giving a little toilet paper tissue, mommy vibes, but it still was cute. And her body was, she was cinched. The body was together, honey. Okay. Next on the most dressed list. Thinking about me and my own, the sweet I guess. It's Sabrina Carpenter, honey. She also performed down to the gala. I can talk about both, but we're gonna get into this. The red carpet look first. She was in custom Dior. Her name is Sabrina. The look was made out of film strips from the movie Sabrina with uh, Audrey Hepburn, and then it also referenced some art as well. So she had a lot going on. Mama definitely. Okay, this is the movie Sabrina, but I saw some art that it was referencing to. Not the girls. Not the girls said fuck my drag tonight. Healthers. Um, I don't have the picture. Oh, let's look at the backup. This is another reason why I just wanted to show it on Google so we can see different angles. But the back was stunning too, honey, and I didn't see the back at first. I think it was Cassie Thorpe. Someone was laughing at her shoe because she had on the Louboutin daffodil, but she always has on some platform shoe because she's so short. So I don't mind the shoe. It's fine. She gets it now. This is out the runway for me. She ate it up. She was on theme, and she just looked stunning. And then she performed in this Versace that was a remake of a vintage Versace from when Gianni was alive. But this was stunning too. She looked cute. She did it. I'm gonna get her stunning for the Versace. But that Dior, now this is out the runway. Get into her headpiece. Mama was posing. She's taking it. I love the the little strings of crystals or whatever that is. Yes, I live. If you didn't like this, you just a hater. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Next, y'all might be mad. Y'all actually gonna be mad. I should just do them all together so you could be mad for three people in a row. Next is Kimberly Kardashian, and if the girls didn't know, she was literally wearing a fine artist. His name is Alan Jones. Um, I loved it. I thought it was stunning. Before I even knew the artist, it was giving me Barbarella. It was giving me Stripperella. I live. I thought this was stunning. Her photo shoot on her Instagram in the look was stunning. I liked the shoe. I liked the little nappy wig she had on. She ate. That's why it's not sure. Oh, you know, let me just um, hold please. I didn't know that he was like a controversial artist because people think his work is misogynist and like I guess like his art kind of feeds into the Stepford wife, um, the idea of a Stepford wife. Just looking at some of, I can see that, but I also like some of his work. But this is like one of his paintings. But he also does makes the. I don't want to show one too crazy, but he makes breastplates. Okay, so yeah, y'all can see some of his work, and he look. They was actually painting the skirt. I said, okay, yeah, look at this. I think of myself as a feminist. Okay. Yeah. But yes, Kimberly gets a. No, this is out the wrong one. Stunning. She did. She turned up. Thank you, Kimberly. Next is Miss Emma Chamberlain. She was the first person I saw. Ooh, let's look at this back photo. She was the first person I saw. Oh, I'm not showing the right tab. I immediately knew she was referencing the Mugler lobster dress, which I will show really briefly. This is the lobster dress, even with the like the hair hanging from the cuff around the wrist, and then also they the new creative director at Mugler, he didn't do like a direct replica of that dress. He took some creative liberties. And the bottom of this dress was giving me like a Van Gogh painting or some surrealist artist. And then even seeing, let me go back to the back. It's like she had a sheer bodysuit. So even up here, it was color. She looked like she was like wearing a painting. Now, this is off the runway. This was stunning. I liked her hair. I didn't mind her gaunt looking makeup. I thought she looked stunning. The hip moment was stunning. She turned it. Emma Chamberlain be turning it. I feel like I always like her Met Gala looks. Yes, Miss Emma, thank you. We're gonna go back over to the Kardashians. And next up is none other than Kendall Jenner. Ooh. Now it was not like this on the carpet, but I guess I can't tell if this was the train that was already on the dress, or they went and attached something later on. I couldn't tell what was happening, but this was stunning. It looks like the wings. She was referencing. I don't remember the name of this statue, but she was referencing this statue. Definitely looks like the statue. She is in Gap Studio by Zach Posen. He said he was inspired. He wanted to use like the white T-shirt. Love it. I think this took what the Peta does with those like wet looking dresses. That's also giving like a sculpture and just took it to another place. Now this is off the runway. This ate to me. Love it. See, I can't tell like if this part is underground, if that's the same part she was putting up as wings. But this was stunning. Cheers to Zach Posen. Thank God for Zach Posen. We glad he is, he's able to design and still give us beautiful art. And this is Off the Runway. We're gonna stay with the Jenners. And next is Miss Kylie Jenner. And my favorite brand, Scaparelli. Oh, is this all? Oh no, this not all the Scaparelli girls. No, it's hard to get a front view. Okay, here's a front view. But she was in Scaparelli. She was also referencing a Greek sculpture. Do they have a picture of her reference? This is a better picture of the front. This was such a genius interpretation of the statue. I'm gonna show you the statue. And I also love that Kendall and Kylie kind of were matching to me. They were like coordinated. And I don't know if that was on purpose, but they definitely was given we was going to the same party. And I live. Oh, here it is. Venus de Mina. I think that's the sculpture. Stunning. Just stunning. Immediately knew. Oh, she's doing that sculpture. I thought the back was stunning. She ate. The only thing I wasn't crazy about the bleached out eyebrows, but then your hair was dark. But other than that, now this is off the runway. She ate Scaparelli. Cause Scaparelli, when I do my worst dress, they made a worst dress look too. But they turned this. Thank you, mama. Kylie, Kylie, you turned it. Yeah. Now the girls might think I'm crazy with this one, and that's your business. Next is Miss Rachel Sennett. I really like this. And then once I saw the reference, I liked it even more. And I really like the back of it. Like it looks like you can see her panty. This was really interesting and cool to me. And I'm going to try to see the reference. And she is in Marc Jacobs. I might have to go to Marc Jacobs' Instagram. Oh, I'm on his personal. I need to go to the brand. Is it on here? Oh no. Is she tagged? Why is it so hard for me to find? I saw it on something. Okay, this who is the artist? This is the art though. I don't know. Mm-mm. But I think it was a nice interpretation of the artist's art. And then I don't know if y'all noticed she had like a shiny the big toe on her foot on her stockings was shiny. This was cute. I like this. She gets to know this is nothing wrong with this is a lovely shot. Yes, it definitely was given. I don't know that artist's name. But cheers to Rachel Sennett. Next is a gentleman who turned it, and you know, if none of the other men do it, he is gonna come through dripping. And that he did. Jeremy Pope in archival Vivian Westwood. This look is actually in the exhibit, or I think maybe the one that looks like a white man is in the exhibit. I think the one he is wearing is called the slave, and the counterpart is called the mark. Oh, here's the this is like the white version. Um, and then a famous corset artist, Mr. Pearl, was a part of making this look originally. But he ate. Now this is off the runway. I love the pants. I love the shoe. I love his haircut. His skin was popping. No notes. Stunning. He ate. Thank you, Jeremy. He knew the assignment. I want this jacket. I want a cinch jacket and this peplum piece. Ooh, it's just stunning. I love that he switches up his hair a lot too. Next is my favorite actress' daughter, and I'm actually starting to like her as an actress as well. Louisa Jacobson. She is Meryl Streep's daughter. She was wearing Delara Fidi Koglu. Let's hope I said that correctly. Um, a she was referencing like Joan of Arc and that like those cut like women in armor, women fighting, but it's like but make it a gown. Excuse me, but make it a cocktail dress with a train. Stunning. I love the neck piece. I love her. I don't know. She probably didn't cut her hair. It's probably just tucked in the back, completely folded under, but it worked for this. I loved her shoe. She ate. This was really one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites of the most dress of the evening. I'm not even showing the tab. See, this what happened with one nobody. Hey Tim. But yes, this Louisa. Oh, y'all didn't even see me talking about Jeremy Poe. I'm so ghetto. That's ghetto. I'm gonna go back. Um, but Louisa Jacobson, I love this. It also was kind of giving me a character in a fighting game, like a Tekken or a Soul Calibur, something like that. But I love this. Let me go back. I didn't realize I wasn't on the correct tab, and I was not showing Jeremy Pope. If you missed Jeremy Pope, again, he was in Archival Vivian Westwood, and he gets no notes. The counterpart, the white version of this jacket was literally in the Met Gala exhibit. So he was very on theme. He turned it. Thank you, Jeremy. Salute. If you are late, you will have to rewind or catch the replay. Quentin, the way that man says your name, your friend's dad or whatever. What you talking about? You're talking about my friends that I be going live with, Cam McCartney. Who you talking about? Jeremy Pope was stunning. I want that jacket. I want that jacket too. Ooh. Okay, next is Grace Ling. This was stunning to me. I was not familiar with Grace Ling. So I was like, I wrote her down, but I was like, I need to find out who made this. Oh, bitch, I didn't even see the back of it. I need to find out who made this. Baby Grace Ling made it. She's the designer. How stunning is this? You come and dress yourself and look stunning. I'm gonna show y'all her Instagram. She ate. This is a stunning picture. Grace Ling ate. Face card never declines. My God, she is beautiful. She is a beautiful lady. You'll you'll have to hear me. You'll have to hear me to say it. It's something you told me on Clubhouse. This. Oh, Clinton. When he would say Clinton, I think that's what you're talking about. Um, I think that's what you're talking about. But this was lovely. I love this. It's definitely she's the artist. This she made the art. I love this. Is it Matt? Oh, it says the windswept thorns piece is 3D printed in aero aluminum and plated in platinum. We want to push technology in couture. Okay, thank you to Google and S Horton 007 for having me at your table. Okay. And she had on custom Charles Keith shoes. The headpiece is stunning. It's almost giving Jesus and the crown of thorns. Oh, get into the for the other celebrities. It ain't no reason for your dress not to fit correctly. She got on a velvet dress and then a 3D printed one that's plated in metal on top of it, and they both she cinched in together. I don't want to hear nothing. She ain't. This was just a stunning way to promote her brand. Look at this thing in her hand, the jewelry. Oh, I'm on this the shoe that they made her too. The shoe was interesting. Mama was just dressed from head to toe. You couldn't tell her nothing. And she's beautiful. Oh, this the dress under there. Stunning. She is stunning. Now this is off the runway. Another favorite out of the most dressed, honey. Oh, and just look at some of her designs. It was some. She makes some stunning clothes. I followed her. This is stunning, stunning. I must have missed this. Jenna Ortega wore this to the 2025 Academy Gala. Stunning, stunning. I want to see more people in Grace Lane. I would like to see Beyonce and something from her. She is a designer to look out for to me. Beautiful. I'm promoting you. Shout out to Grace Lane. Hashtag stop Asian hate. Yes, Grace. Okay. I was a little reluctant, but I'm gonna give it to her because Mama looked good, and the Williams sisters be struggling with their fashions, especially Serena. But I'm gonna give it. I Miss Venus. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. I'm gonna put Miss Venus down to the most dress. Venus Williams was wearing Swarovski um, of of crystal fame. Yes, yes. You know, I always give the girls they do. Give me they get them they do. And you because you were late, you probably missed it. I do have, and if you are just joining me, the Met Gala pieces that I made are live on eBay. I think the auction will be live for 3 days. This is a recreation of Jodie Turner Smith's top hat from last year, and then my Falston shot glass set, and it's three of them. Go on down to the eBay and be it on the link is at the top if you go to the chat. Yes, it is. It was referenced in that self portrait, and that's what made me like it. I actually think so. That probably just would have been cute if Serena just went ahead and wore something that referenced the self portrait too. But I guess she just wanted to be different. But yes, it was referencing this portrait from who did this? I forgot, but it's at the Portrait Gallery, I believe, in DC. I forgot who painted this. But see the neck piece and she got on the black, that's what she was referencing. She had her updo. I thought she looked stunning. The crystals was doing what they needed to do. They was cutting up. She has some crystals in her hair. Venus looked stunning. The shape was shaping. This is from the portrait gallery and off the runway. Thank you, Venus Williams. Okay, next is the model Paloma Elselsa. She was in Bureau of Imagination, and I loved it. I thought she was like a walking art piece. I love the train. I like the necklace that she wore with it. Paloma turned it. Let's go to her Instagram so the picture will be better. I thought she looked beautiful. Her shape was shaping, her body looked nice. Sidebar, I would have loved to see more Claude Monet and Frida Kahlo references unless I missed them. Okay, hold on. Oh, y'all know I'm an art school girl, but sometimes I be getting. Is Claude Monet the one that made the paintings with the lily pads? Okay, yes. I think Alexa Chung, who I actually am giving an honorable mention, I believe Alexa Chung referenced Claude Monet, and then Jisoo from Blackpink. Her dress was kind of giving me this too. I didn't see any reference to Frida Kahlo. Now the girls wear Frida Kahlo out, so I was not mad. But back to Paloma. Paloma turned it. I love this. I actually didn't even mind her hair down. I love the neckline. This is stunning. It looks like it got some gum at the bottom. It says upcycle and wait. Oh, her jewelry was upcycled and sourced from eBay. But yeah, she looks stunning. She definitely was on thing. Now this is off the runway. Okay, next is one of my favorite actresses from. I guess I would say she's from my generation. She's older than me, but Anne Hathaway, honey, Anne didn't come to play. I did not come to play with you hoes. I came to slay and slay. She did. I forgot what this black and white pottery is called. Okay, she was in custom Michael Kors. I love this. I think this was hand painted. I want to say that's what I heard. I could be lying, or maybe it's embroidery, but for some reason I want to say I heard. I believe someone said that. Yeah, oh, it does say hand painted. That's what I thought. But it's giving me like I can't think of the name of this. Oh, is it black figure pottery? It's giving me this kind of pottery, or like something in this vein, like the Greek pottery. That's what like this. The dress was definitely giving me this, like some Greek pottery. She was definitely on theme. Um, her hair was up, and she looked stunning. I love the neckline, love her necklace, love the jewelry. Face was facing. Now this is off the runway. Thank you, Anne. And Anne rarely disappoints, so I'm not surprised. Oh, I don't even know this lady, but Eline Goo and Iris Van Herpen in this bubble dress. I don't even think I need to say anything. The dress looked like it was made out of bubbles. It literally had bubbles coming out of it. And she had on the Simone Rocha heels. Stunning. I loved it. I loved it from head to toe. I love her hair, updo, a loose one. See, ladies, you don't even have to do it. Don't have to be a big dramatic thing to put your hair up. Toss. Oh, she looks stunning. Now this is off the runway. I don't know if this was ever on the runway. I don't know if this was custom, but stunning. 15K glass bubbles. Wow. I didn't know that. Stunning. It was worth it. Come on, Iris. Because sometimes the girls wear Iris and make me not like it, but she did what needed to be done with this. Some, I'm about to go on YouTube. I do not know how to pronounce this lady name. I know she was styled by Beyonce's cousin, KJ Moody. She looked stunning. This was giving me Anita Grace Jones. This was giving me Grace Jones down. And she is in Harris Reed. The Fascinator hat piece is giving me Philip Tracy. I love the gold bodice with the belly button. Oh, stunning. Now, I hadn't seen her with the without the fascinator. Her makeup is stunning. I don't mind the hair. It's giving me Patty LaBelle. Um, it's giving me 80s. She ate, bitch. She is one of my favorites from The Most Dressed. She ate. KJ Moody, congratulations. I want to see how to pronounce this lady name. How do you pronounce? Oh, okay. We're gonna learn together. See, never say I don't teach y'all stuff. I'm always teaching y'all stuff, or we learning together, because we're all in this together. You salt, you salt. Come on, you salt. Okay, because I promise you I didn't know how to say her name. You salt. You turned it. Okay, and I think a Dior look she wore was in the exhibit too. You salt turned it. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, God. Yes, Mama. Okay, we almost done with my list, y'all, and then I have a few honorable mentions. Um, I'm gonna give it to Janelle Monae because this was different. Out of the most dressed, it wasn't my favorite, but it was definitely different. And this was by Christian Siriano, and it had some moving pieces, like it was giving fashion meets mechanics and electronics and technology. So for that, I will give her. almost dress. She's always on theme and doing something avant garde, and we appreciate her for that. I wasn't crazy about this bob, this wig. It was very wiggy and very tight, but I guess I'm gonna let it be because she had this um, neck piece. But we're gonna move on. I'm not gonna talk about her too long. I don't have much to say. Next is EJ from Huntrix and Swarovski. I hate saying that word. She looked stunning to me. She looked like um, a crystal sculpture or something. Next time I want to go to Instagram so we can see it bigger. I love this. I love how they like put some darker crystals under the bust. So like it gave that 3D effect. Even though I know it's 3D, but they like literally like a trompe. All this is stunning. She looked like a crystal statue, and I live. Now this is out the runway. Her hair, she had crystals in her hair, her her bracelets, everything. She looked stunning. I like the dark eye, no notes. I live for it. I loved it. Thank you, EJ. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. We're gonna be going. Ooh. Wait, I didn't see the back of it. I would like to see the back of it. Up, 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 and down, voices. I don't see a picture of the back. Whatever. And she was cinched. Y'all know I like when the girls are serving body yaddy yaddy. I could. It was numerous pieces from this Met Gala that I would make some pottery inspired by, because I was inspired. Next, a look that was very inspiring and stunning from a designer that I love. Her name is Isha M. Ambani, and she was in Gaurav Gupta. We love Gaurav Gupta over at the warehouse. Close some of these tabs. She looks stunning, and she actually was referencing a painting as well. I love this. I love the hood piece going around her. Is it a kumquat? I might have the fruit or the vegetable wrong, but her purse. I like the little bralette and the jewels under it. She looks stunning. I have no notes. Now this is off the runway. I want to try to see the reference. Like I'm on the beat. You know we're gonna be, gonna be. See why when I'm looking for it I don't see it. But she was referencing the painting. I saw the painting that and the lady kind of had it looked like there was something going around her too. But she gets to now this is off the runway. And I don't know who she is, but I want to look her up now because she looks stunning. That's the best way to get me to want to know who you are looking stunning. Okay, we're almost done. Next is Naomi Osaka. She is in Robert Woon. Now, when I originally saw her, I just saw her in this white look that looked like someone had been stabbed and they had blood um, like spraying out and the red gloves. And I love the hat. Also reminded me of Philip Tracy. I didn't see till later that she took off the coat and she had on this dress under it, which was like giving anatomy and muscles. Oh, okay, it just said, fuck my dress. Why it didn't take me? Okay, can y'all see this? This was the dress underneath, which I also love. This is giving muscle tissue. Like after they took her skin, all that that's them pulling it off of her. She gave us a little some theatrics, some drama, and I was here for it. Now this is off the runway, and I don't know. I feel like this was on the runway. I don't think it was custom. That was one of my big things about the Robert Woon looks, and it was a lot of them. I think if we talk about designers, he probably won the Met Gala, but a lot of the girls was just taking the looks off the runway, and now I don't know. That was a little annoying to me. I would have liked some more custom looks. Let's see. Oh, okay. So maybe hers was custom because I don't think the dress that was under there was maybe hers was custom. Okay. Next is Sabine Getty, who was in Ashi's studio, who was becoming one of my new favorite fashion houses. And they did change this from how it looked on the runway. If you see this, the two pictures side by side, it does look different from how it showed on the runway. But I like this. It looks like um, like the bodice, like she's literally wearing a statue. It's kind of trippy looking at it, like she has four hands. But I like it. I like her hair and her beauty. She gets now. This is out the runway. This you can see it more clear right here. The girls were cinched at this Met Gala, and I guess because everybody on Ozempic, the girls were cinched. If you're gonna be on it, if you're gonna be on the Ozempic, make it worth it. If you're gonna not be eating, make it worth it, honey. Put on the clothes. I'm not I'm not promoting eating disorders, but if you're gonna have one, look stunning is all I'm saying. Next is Luke Evans. He is in Paloma, Spain. I immediately knew that this was a reference to Tom of Finland's art, which is a queer um, artist. I'm not going to zoom in because I don't want my video to be taken down. But I'm sure you can see. Oh wait, let me show this tab. You can see from this pictures what it's giving. Kind of giving like leather daddy. So he was definitely on theme, definitely referencing art, and I knew immediately. Oh, get into the back. We had a panel so you can expose the butt. I kind of would have liked if he had on a suit to make him look more like muscular and look more like the illustrations, but I still loved it. He gets to now this is out the runway for me, and he's a male celebrity that I have a crush on. Okay, we're at the second to the last person on my most dressed list. And next is Gustav Magner with Zoe. And I wasn't familiar with him, but when I Googled him, he was at the Met Gala before, so I don't know what he does, but he be at the Met Gala, child. And he be changing his hair too. I love this look. I love that on the runway it was a gown. They made him it a jumpsuit for him. And I kind of want to make pottery pieces paying homage to both, like a set. I don't know what it would be, but that would be stunning. Maybe I'll make candlesticks. Um, Child, I didn't know he took the sleeves off. He took off the sleeves. The sleeves, I guess, were detachable. That made me love it even more. I love this. I want this. Or give me I'll take a t-shirt. Oh, and get into the back. It was maybe it's not a jumpsuit and it's actually two pieces. It's giving Transformers. It's giving. Hot Wheels. It's just giving so many things. I love it. I love this laced up bag. This is off the runway, honey, literally and figuratively. He ate. He could have had on. I think he got a little makeup on. I would have liked some red blush or like a. I would have liked some dramatic eye makeup, but he looks stunning. I love this. And last but not least, and then I have some honorable mentions before we get out of here. Last but not least is Yuchi Lyra Koi. I don't know if I said that right. She is in custom Jean Paul Gaultier. It's giving origami. And then if you look in the front, it literally has um, this sculpture on the front of it, this famous sculpture. This one, the Winged Victory, honey. She got literally it's on the front of the dress. I just don't know how much more on thing you could be. And it's stunning. Her hair is stunning. No, no, she looked like an angel. God send me an angel from the heavens above. Ooh, ooh. I love it. One of my favorites from The Most Dressed. Let me say, now I already said as a family, Beyonce and Blue Ivy won the Met Gala, but my friend said that they don't count. So aside from, because of course they won the Met Gala, aside from Blue Ivy and Beyonce, who won the Met Gala for me? Miss Yuchi is definitely a contender. Louisa Jacobson, contender. Hmm. Grace Ling, a contender. Jeremy Pope, of course. Kendall Jenner, excuse me, Kylie. I think I like Kylie's more than Kendall. And Emma Chamberlain. Um, what do I want to give it to y'all? Who won for me? You know, I always love when the girls come to the Met Gala for their first time and they turn. One second. Oh, she was there last year. Okay. This is gonna be a okay. I'm gonna give a man and a woman. How about that? Cause I'll feel better about it. For the men, the winner of the Met Gala is that's Jeremy Paul. He won. He ate. He did. He eats often at the Met Gala. When the people said that ASAP Rocky was the king of the Met Gala, no, the king of the Met Gala should be Jeremy Pope. Because Jeremy Pope, if he's there, he's signing it. And for the women, the winner of the Met Gala, T. Mm, this is so hard. I'm really torn, y'all. It's gonna be a tie. Don't be mad. It's a tie for the women for me. It's between Louisa Jacobson, Meryl Streep's daughter, and Delara. I love this. This is just gonna live rent free in my mind. I probably will be doing something inspired by this. And then, you know, I'm biased, but my favorite just gonna always my favorite brand just gonna always do what needs to be done. And the other runner up or the other winner with Louisa is Kylie Jenner and Scaparelli. I mean, what a stunning interpretation of that statue. And it was just so it was so clear. It was so clear. Look at her. Yes. She did it. And you can not like her and all that's fine. But you can't be a hater and we're gonna call a thing a thing. And she turned it. So those would be my three winners. Maybe and I'll have to sit down and figure out. Maybe that's what my next collection will be, just inspired by the Met Gala Fashion is Art collection. That would be stunning. Okay, and then let's do my honorable mentions and we're going to get out of here. I am at an hour. Thank you for joining me tonight. I know it's Friday and some of the girls probably outside, and that's fine. Catch the replay. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button and the hype button. Okay, we're gonna get into some honorable mentions. Um, Tim mentioned he would like would have liked to have seen some more Claude Monet references. I definitely think this was a Claude Monet reference, and like that the painting with the lily pads, and she is in Dior from the recent collection. I thought she looked stunning. I like the earrings. It's a lot, but it's also the Met Gala. I didn't see the back of the dress. I even think the back of it is pretty, and I really like the shoe as well. I thought Alexa Chung looked nice, and it was sexy without being overtly sexy. I like the split. She got her whole that out, honey. Yes, come on, Alexa Chung. I know Alexa Chung because she used to have a show on MTV when I was a teenager. I forgot the name of it. Come through, Alexa. Okay, next is John Ema. I think that's how you pronounce it. He is in Custom Charles Harbison. They were saying something about this look. I think something. I heard AI or something, and I was like, not AI, girl. I'm gonna give it an honorable mention because I love the gold pieces to it. It kind of reminds me of those Balenciaga gold robot pants Beyonce wore years ago. But the full look is a little sloppy and slouchy to me. I really hate how the pants look in some shots. But I did want to give him an honorable mention because I thought it was cool. He was giving me Wakanda Forever. Damn. Yes. Oh, he's a tech CEO. Yes, that's what it was. But he looked nice. And I liked his ear jewelry too. That was cool. He was definitely giving me Wakanda. It was giving me like black futurism. I was here for it. Next is Carly Kloss, who was also in that same Dior collection Alexa Chung wore. I love this because this collection was inspired by um, a famous black potter who y'all have probably have heard me talk about this before. I talk about her, but that Dior collection was literally inspired by some of her pottery and the shapes and even the colors. And I'm sure you probably can see, like just some of the vases I showed you, that her dress was kind of paying homage, kind of referencing that shape. I thought this was pretty. I like the flowers in the hair. I like the green shoe. It was simple, but it was definitely pretty. And it's a a different kind of shape. So I thought that this was a nice event to wear this to. And the bow at the bottom is cute. This was very pretty, very lady. Come through, Carly. Taylor Swift Canava. The lady at home minding her business. Okay, next is Anok Yai. Um, I'm more so giving her honorable mention, and she's in Balenciaga for her makeup, and her makeup was referencing a painting. She was like she was bronze. The dress is pretty, but it was I just wasn't, the dress wasn't bringing me to chorus, but I did love her makeup, and she was referencing this painting or statue, whatever it was. So I did think that was cool. Yes. Okay. Next is Nia Long, and she was wearing Laquan Smith. If this was in a color, I probably would have. She could have maybe been on. I don't know. I'm not gonna go that far. But she looks stunning. I love this dress. I love the structure. Her beauty was was beautiful. And I want y'all to see her up close. The girls were sitting. Her hair was up. The bang, her jewelry. I don't have any notes. Laquan Smith did this. This was a pretty dress, and she looked pretty. She did that, and I just had to mention her. I love the hips on this dress too. I wonder what she. I don't know what her inspiration was. If she said she was inspired by Madam X, I would buy it. It doesn't. So, okay. Next is Lala Anthony. I loved her dress and her hair. I just thought the dress was different. It was kind of giving me like a carved wooden door, and I did like the embellishments on it. So I definitely wanted to give her an honorable mention. And she was in custom Wiederhoft, and I loved it. And her hair was stunning. Her hair was laid. Next, I wanted to mention Patrick Schwarzenegger. I don't know what he was referencing, but I just thought appreciated him wearing something kind of daring and a little, different. He had a different hairstyle. I was like, okay, does it? Let me see if I can see what his inspiration was. Hmm. Hmm. But I appreciated the attempt. I don't know what this was supposed to be giving. This is that is not what I just clicked on. Okay. Okay, I just have a couple more. Next is Wisdom K. They finally invited him, and he was wearing public school. And I thought he looked stunning. And the designers of public school, I like what they had on too. And I like their Met Gala Tims. I like these like big kind of parachute kind of pants Wisdom was wearing, and the like bolero jacket, and he was corseted and it had this metal over it, and then his like metal gloves. I loved it. I just was not gonna say he was most dressed because it was all black, and it wasn't necessarily on theme to me, but I thought he looked great, and I want to see him at some more Met Galas. Next is Gwendolyn Christie. I'm not sure what she was referencing. It made me think of like a Toulouse-Lautrec painting with the colors and the mask. And she was just giving us the drama that we need at the Met Gala, and I appreciated it. I actually would give her a stunning. I just didn't think she was the most dressed. But thank you, Gwendolyn Christie. I like this. She did good. Like she's pretty daring with her fashion. She's married to a fashion designer. So next, second to last is Sam Smith and Christian Cohen. But I thought he was in Christian Siriano. And Christian Cohen, I believe Christian Cohen is their partner, or maybe they were dating. I can't remember. But I like this. It was giving me an Airtay illustration, and I was here for it. Not a 52-pound ensemble. I like the drama of the feather. I like the stuff hanging down. I just wish it wasn't black. So that's why you're not most dressed. But I appreciate the attempt. Thank you, Sam Smith. And last but not least is A.L. Edeberry. And this was nothing groundbreaking, but I did think she looked pretty and kind of like an angel. And these pieces, these like feather pieces, almost reminded me of like Cinderella when the birds helped her put her dress together. Excuse me, and it's also given like kind of Grecian. She kind of looked like a Grecian goddess. And I love this. And I was like, okay, Chanel, you say you love me to put me in Chanel. Chanel has some blah and ugly looks. So we glad that they had something successful for the evening. Hey, neighbor, I'm about to close out, but you can always catch the replay. But yes, those were my honorable mentions. For those just joining me, my favorites um aside from Beyonce and Blue Ivy, who I think won the Met Gala, were Louisa Jacobson, Kylie Jenner, and Jeremy Pope. But yes, thank you for joining me. Stunning. Thank you. I know you usually are a part of the replay game. My auction is live on eBay. If you are interested, go bid on the pieces, honey. Get into it. Fashion is art. Um, I think I'm gonna come back and give y'all my worst dress list. It's actually gonna be called Honey, What Is This? And it's not super long, but I'm gonna come and give y'all. I probably will put that with something else. But yes, thank y'all for joining me. Catch the replay. Um, Subscribe to the channel, like the video and hype it, and have a lovely weekend. I will see you all soon. I'll talk to you soon. And I'm gonna go out with my intro music.